Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm baked and cold. It's freezing, actually. And I have my blankie. And my strawberry lemonade. I'm hard as fuck, dog. Anyway, hi, Michael Mendoza. Welcome, darling. Yeah, man, I'm working on a different one because I'm not very happy with the tuning on Miku's vocals in that one. I realized way too late that I used the wrong vocals. I used the untuned vocals in the second half, and it bothers the shit out of me. So I'm gonna make a different one. It's not gonna be that one for long. But I still miraculously have my True Blue subscription. So let's go ahead and finish this shit. We have this season, and then the next one, and then that's it. And then we're all caught up. Okay, so this is episode 1 of season 11, Marquette, Broken Bobby. Center that.
With Chris Hansen.
Oh, he's calling back.
In Marquette County, Michigan, one man traveled hundreds of miles.
I mean, who does that? Well, nobody.
But this is not going to be a
This guy.
welcoming detour.
And did you think maybe this was a sting of some sort?
Definitely had my thoughts.
Right.
Did you?
In Marquette County, Michigan, detectives posing as 15-year-old girls and boys are online looking to identify potential
guy. You
child
got,
predators.
like,
And one man was only too eager
The first thing you got was Chris's fucking double chin, man. Come on. Why'd you put it in there? That was such an unflattering angle. What the fuck?
to take the bait.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You coming?
So, I just think, like, jerk off.
Okay.
What? I can't hear you.
Said I just need a place to jerk off. I'm not doing anything with you.
Okay. That's fine.
Not going to jail.
Nope, no one's here and I'm not getting in any trouble either.
Yeah. How do I know I'm not just being, like, baited there and, you know,
I'm here alone.
like someone... Yeah, how do I know that?
I don't know. I sent you the photos. How far are you?
Send me a photo. I just passed the bridge.
Just past the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're for sure coming to see me? Hello?
You know, someone to catch a chomo, you know?
Well, I'm not gonna get in any trouble and I'm not gonna try and get you in any trouble.
Shouldn't matter anyways. Like I said, I just need to use the bathroom. So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll see you when you get here, okay?
The man said he just wanted to use the bathroom, but I think there's more
I'm
to
just
the
gonna
story.
get something to
So I
eat.
get the details from Lieutenant Alex Gill.
So, he's coming up here. He doesn't want to get in trouble. He's driving pretty far from downstate. He just passed the bridge. He sent us a verification photo of him crossing the bridge. After we told him our age, he kind of transitioned to believing that if he jerks off into a cup in the bathroom while we ride a pillow, it's not sexual with a 15-year-old. So
Fuck, we saw this on
he can't
YouTube.
get-
This is one of the episodes that's on YouTube, I think.
He's in the clear.
that's how he's justifying it up.
And then he wants the girl to do something with the...
Yeah, he
cup.
he offered to let the 15-year-old drink the cum out of the cup.
And so
Ew.
that is illegal in and of itself. I mean, that's a sexual act.
Correct. Yes. So
What's that thing from iCarly? Oh, that's gross and illegal.
despite his mind justification, he's still coming up here to have sexual gratification with a minor.
And he's driven all the way from Benton Harbor.
That's where we suspect,
Right.
in that area.
And that's 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours?
It's probably close to 7, maybe
7
even
hours.
8.
Do you buy that he drives 7 to 8 hours?
So listen. Okay, I don't remember who it was, which one of the predators it was that said that cum tasted like pancake batter. So like it all depends on what you eat, of course, but like imagine like most of the nut that I've ever experienced is like pancake batter mixed with just a little bit of like Clorox. Just like a drop. Babs. Yeah. So like just like a drop of Clorox into some like really thick pancake batter that's mostly like the dry ingredients, you know what I mean? Like that's a really specific smell, but like that's what it is. At least for me. So like I'm not agreeing completely, but like sometimes yes, it does. Okay? Fuck. Sometimes it does.
To not have sex?
No. What I think he's doing is he's using this as a test, and when he gets up here, and if he felt safe and that this was just a 15-year-old, and that there was nobody else here, that he would go all the way with that 15-year-old.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And what do we know about this guy at this point?
Not too much. He's 20, going to be 21 here next year.
He sounds older.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He did send us one picture of him. It was a pretty normal picture, just standing outside. If that's him in the picture, he does look, younger, early
20,
20s.
21.
Yeah.
Still illegal
Correct.
with the 15-year-old girl. No matter how he tries to present this
Yes,
or protect himself.
100%. This is just him doing mind games in his own mind to juggle the morality of it, and if it is a setup that he wasn't here to do anything wrong.
Plausible deniability.
Right.
Doesn't work.
No.
And so we think he could be 2 hours or less now.
So he called, he just went over the bridge. That's about a 3.5 hour drive.
We don't know his name yet, but he's given new meaning to what we refer to as a traveler, having made a 7+ hour drive to meet with someone he thinks is a 15-year-old girl.
Oh,
That's
he's
such
calling
a-
back.
My
That's
camera
such a stupid name. Like, I know that that's what they're doing. Like, they are literally traveling from one place to another to meet this child. But also, like, you have, like, the word predator is so, like, violent and, like, kind of cool sounding, right? And you're just gonna, we like to call them travelers, as if that's some kind of, like, impressive or, like, witty name. Like, no, bitch, that's literally what they're doing. Why are you talking about it like that? Like, it's so stupid.
cameras get back into position as the decoy gets back into character.
Hello?
Yeah, did you hear me?
Yeah.
I said I don't know where I'm going.
Well, come to Ishpeming and I'll give you my address.
I think I need some security on my end, not be invaded or anything like that.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Hear me now?
A little bit.
Well, that doesn't tell you I'm coming. But I feel like I need some security on my end.
What would make you
so
feel
that,
better?
I don't know.
What kind of security are you looking for?
I don't know. Just something to know I'm not going to jail.
Well, think about it and let me know.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to get anyone in trouble.
Alright.
So you still coming?
Yeah, like I said, though, I'm not doing anything with you. I just need to use your bathroom.
Well, I'll see you soon.
You can still drink it.
You
What?
can
So you can still drink it if you want.
You can still drink it if you want. That's so gross, bitch. I don't trust you. I don't trust that cup. And I definitely don't trust that nut is nothing but battery acid.
Okay.
Send that to me when you get a chance.
Okay, let me know when you're in Ishpeming and I'll...
Pancake batter is a symptom of diabetes.
What?
I feel like your nut tasting like pancake batter is a symptom of diabetes. Like diabetic ketoacidosis.
Oh my god.
There's so much sugar in your bloodstream it pours over into every other fluid.
Is that I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a
I know
thing.
your piss will smell sweet.
Well, yeah, but like,
It probably wouldn't be the same, but it'd be funny.
fuck.
I'll send it.
Alright.
Okay. See you soon.
See you soon. Bitch, we know what you're doing.
And he says you can still drink it.
There was a lot of discussion back and forth, and in one of those text strings that I had with him, he was asking what would we do, and there was conversation about drinking ejaculate, and so that's what he's referring to, is that he's gonna go into the bathroom. It's nothing sexual with me or the 15-year-old in this case, and he's gonna jerk off into a cup, and I can drink it if that's what I really
Drive
want.
7 to 8 hours to see a 15-year-old girl. But
Who drives? Wait, how many hours? How many hours?
And I can drink it if that's what I really
drive
want.
7 to 8 hours.
Who drives 7 to 8 hours to nut in a cup? 7 to 8 hours to jerk off into a cup. You're not even actually gonna go fuck the kid. You're just gonna jork it into a cup.
I beat my meat into a cup.
I beat my meat into a cup. I'm tired.
To see a 15-year-old girl, but then goes into a bathroom to masturbate while the girl's in there. I mean, who does that?
Well, nobody.
guy,
and that's
obviously.
something that I told him, if he felt more comfortable when he got up here and saw that it wasn't a setup like he says it is, then maybe we could
He'd
go
jump
even
right
further.
in. Yeah. And remind me, do we have a name on this guy yet?
We do
It's like what?
Looks kind of like that dude my dad's ex is fucking with now.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Like a younger version of him.
not.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll find out soon enough. But it sounds just like he's awfully committed to me.
Oh yes, yeah.
He's
He
going.
he was already halfway up here when he first got a little hinky about the situation, but he'd already made probably half the trip, and so he's not gonna waste it.
Good. All right.
There's going
He's
to
not
be
gonna
no
waste it?
road
What do you mean he's not gonna waste it? He's just coming here to nut in a cup, dude. Fuck entirely off.
trip rest stop to his liking here. Just me and the Marquette County Sheriff's Office. Our surveillance
Hello, Polly. Welcome, darling.
cameras catch his vehicle pulling up to the Sting House. He gets out of his car, locks it, and walks up to the door.
The music is so dumb. Oh, he looks smart.
The decoy meets him at the door and invites him in. He has an apprehensive look around.
Oh, I remember this guy. We have seen this
Like I
before.
said, no one else is here. I have the whole place to myself. You should see it.
It'll be quick.
You want to be quick? Okay. Well, I'm just here all by myself. You wanna fuck or anything like that?
15.
Yeah. I'm consenting.
Yeah, but you're not legal consenting age.
Yeah, but I'm not looking to get in trouble.
So
I just
you
wanna
know,
have some
bitch.
fun.
So you know.
I get that. There's no horny 15-year-old boys.
No.
No.
There's no horny 21-year-old girls. We could be asking you the same questions, my guy. It goes both ways.
And plus, I want someone older, someone that can teach me how to have fun.
Gotcha.
Does that sound something like you could do?
Like I said, I mean, there's a lot of legal ramifications, responsibility, and more than anything, a conscience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want you to get in trouble, but I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not.
Where's that bathroom? Been on the road all day. I got piss.
Okay. Well, you said you wanted a cup. Did you want me to grab you one, or
It was more being an asshole.
just an
Yeah.
asshole?
Just go grab one from the kitchen. You know, just the communal nut cup, the family cup, nut cup.
I think more than anything,
It goes with the poop knife. I forget about the poop knife.
thing. I just want. I guess more wanted to talk to you face to face. So I guess
Face to face.
just because I understand what you're wanting to do and things like that, but
Do you?
I don't know. You're for your age, like you're very attractive and whatnot. But like, I guess like the way you're going about it, there's better ways.
Well,
The way
This is
you're
what I wanted
going
to do,
about
so-
it, bitch, you're gonna victim blame at a time like this.
is it something you're interested in doing?
There's no hidden camera.
No. Why would I do that?
Because I have anxiety. So those are things I think about.
What?
I think you picked that up on that.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have to.
I'm just kidding.
I can show you good. It's this way.
He's just going to have to hold it.
Hey, I'm going to need you to sit right down over there. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Sit right over there. Sit. No. Come around and sit right there. Okay. You good?
Yeah.
You get it? Go ahead. Sit down.
I was being 100%.
Okay,
honest.
just sit down and I want to hear about it.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to accuse you of anything you didn't do.
Yep.
All right? How long did you drive tonight?
I'm driving up to see a buddy in college and saw the post and
And college bitches won't fuck you.
I mean I didn't realize she was 15 if that's how old she actually is.
Mhm.
But I had absolutely no intentions
Break it down for me. So how did this all come together?
as far
As you were online looking at a certain platform
Yeah.
that specializes in hookups and sex, right? And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Yes, sir.
And do you go to college? Do you work? What do you do?
I work full time.
And what do you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic. Auto mechanic?
Yeah.
And you live in Benton Harbor?
No, I live kind of in the Kalamazoo area.
In the Kalamazoo area.
Yes, sir.
And so you were heading up this way
Yeah.
to visit a buddy at college.
Yes.
At Northern?
Yeah. No, Michigan Tech.
Michigan Tech, okay.
Yeah.
And that's up north here.
Yeah.
And so on the way, you were looking for some action?
I
were
guess
looking
that's
for
what
some
it
action?
initially turned into, but, or initially what it was, but I think, loneliness gets to me in a way, and I look for it in negative ways,
Yeah.
like that site, but, yeah.
Have you met women online before?
No, I have not.
Have you gone online looking to maybe meet a woman?
I saw the site and kind of looked at it, but I mean, my anxiety is so high, I never really,
Not high enough to stop you from going.
like, I've just texted before, but never met with
Followed through with it.
it.
And so you had a lengthy online chat with this person.
Yeah. I think,
Went for a full day,
I think a lot of that was more boredom with the drive.
right?
Uh,
So you were texting and driving,
yeah.
which is illegal, which might be the least of your problems tonight, but we'll get to that in a moment. The chat grew sexual.
Yeah,
Something grew.
I think it was sexual before I realized that I got the text that she was
15, right.
and then I stated in there I don't want any pics underage, things like that.
And I'm sorry, your name?
Bobby.
Bobby. You're chatting, and initially you're not sure that what her age is. And then she tells you that she's 15, but you continue chatting with her. Why was that, Bobby?
I think more of it was concern for what this 15-year-old might be doing on this site, and I have a savior complex.
Oh,
And I
a
thought that could-
savior complex. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, pobrecito. That's so sad. Everybody, he's the main character. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy. This looks like the kind of motherfucker who, like, drops acid one time and then, like, thinks that they figured everything out. Like, fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. You were here to nut in a cup. In a cup!
Steer the right direction, I guess.
Steer the right
Why not
direction. Well, maybe you should have steered your way away from this fucking house, you dumb bitch. What the fuck?
Call authorities, though. Why not call child services? There are about a dozen things you
think-
could have done, Bobby, that would made more sense than and looked a lot better than what this looks right now.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe some of it was like if I would have contacted one of those, I would have had to explain
What
that I
you were
was
doing
on
on the site, right?
And I think there
And
was
at
a
that-
fear there.
At that point, it doesn't fucking matter what you were doing on the site. I stumbled upon this. I found this on Facebook. I found this link somewhere. It doesn't fucking matter, bitch. What matters is that there is an advertisement here for a little girl. Look into it. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
The smartest thing you could have done tonight is just let it go.
Avoid it. Let it go.
Because here's what it looks like, Bobby. It looks like you chatted up a 15-year-old girl. There was sex talk. And then you drove, what, 7-8 hours?
Yeah,
From
like
where
I
you were
said,
to where you are now?
Honestly, I was driving
To see a buddy.
to see a buddy. I can show you a text on my phone that says, "Hey, when are you gonna get what's your ETA, where you're at?"
Yeah,
But
'cause
you
that
diverted
proves
here.
something.
Yeah,
Did you tell him where you were going?
did not.
So if you're going to save this girl, why didn't you tell your buddy, hey, look, I got something important I got to do. I got to save this girl who's
I think
15.
that goes back to that same thing that was I would have had to explain what I was doing on the site. Talk about
So the safety of a child is less important than your reputation? I'm sorry, but if the people around me know that I like to get a hooker every once in a while, I think that's a good price to pay for the safety of the child that's being sexually trafficked. This child is being human trafficked right now. Human trafficking is happening right now. And this dude is like, oh man, I would have had to explain why I was there. Like, who fucking cares, bitch? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh man, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, sure, getting a hooker is illegal or whatever, but like, just because you're on that site doesn't necessarily mean that your intent was to get a hooker, right? Like, you can walk into a trap house, you know, and nobody can do anything about it because, like, well, you're just there. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong in that?
What?
If you walk into a trap house, you don't know it's a trap house, but, like, you're there. Is that illegal?
Technically no, but you'll still get arrested as part of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but, like, you didn't do anything, so, like...
They tend to realistically lump everybody that was arrested in the house with all of the drugs because the people inevitably deny that it was their drugs. So everyone gets
Either way,
sentenced.
bitch. Either way, bitch. Either
But
way.
in this case,
Like,
he walked into a house. He's the only motherfucker in the house. His kid's being trafficked. How did he get to the house? How did he know where this house
well,
was?
he found this because he was on a hookup site where bitches just advertise prostitution, right? Him being on that site, if he has never done anything, you know, to, like, solicit prostitution, there isn't anything to get him on. That's like... Or am I wrong on that? Am I incorrect on that? Because if I'm incorrect on that, I'll take it
There
back.
shouldn't be a way to bust him for being on the site, because if the site is up and running on the clear web,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't see them being able to hold that to him. But I see them threatening him with charges for it.
Yeah,
to
'cause
get him to confess to something
I
else.
think that you could easily, like, explain it away, right? You could be like, oh, I found this, somebody posted it on Facebook, and I clicked on it, and now here I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would have to, like, prove the post, but, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, That is so not more important than a child being literally trafficked. Like, stop.
Thing in my life that I must, have some shame in, and
Not enough, honey.
Do you think you need some help, Bobby?
as far as like the child part of it, no, I had no intentions. And like I told her, that was more of a joke of the cup thing.
Because what you said was that you would go into the bathroom, masturbate into a cup while she was humping a pillow. That's what you said online. And that if she wanted to drink what was in the cup afterwards, she could. Now that sounds pretty graphic to me, Bobby. I mean, to say that and to intend to do that with somebody who's underage is illegal in and of itself. That's a sexual act with a 15-year-old girl. You get that, right?
No, he does not.
I understand that.
I mean, you don't seem like a bad guy, Bobby. I'm just sitting here talking to you, but the
Do I
stuff
seem
in the
like a
chat is bad.
Dishonest, dirty person to you?
The fact that you had the chat and showed up here is bad.
I understand.
There are a dozen things you could have done to help a child who is in jeopardy.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to come on over, because what it looks like is that you were covering your tracks, right? You said you weren't going to do anything sexual. You made a point of it so you would have plausible deniability if you came here and things worked out and you could have had sex with this 15-year-old girl. That's the way it looks, and you can see my point, right?
I understand your point, yes. I don't think that's at all what I was trying to do.
Well, that's why I'm talking to you, because I want to get to the truth here.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people in your situation, they lie to me. And I know they lie because I've got the transcripts. And so what I need to know is whether or not you're lying to me as well.
I'm not, sir.
All right, what do you think would have happened, Bobby, had I not been here and you'd have been alone with this 15-year-old girl?
Well, like I said, I mean, I probably would have used the bathroom and walked out. And I mean, regardless of you sitting here right now
I was muted. Hello, Spencer Silvero. Welcome.
or not, I mean, I was kind of feeling like when I walked in the door initially or when I just pulled up, I was thinking to myself, honestly, what am I doing right now?
I know, but then why do it?
I don't know.
Unless you wanted to have sex with the girl.
I don't think I wanted to have sex.
I know, but then why would you come here? You see what I'm saying? Bobby, you should be getting close to your buddy's college apartment, going out and having a beer, looking for girls who are your same age. But you're
Yeah,
not.
which I was-
You're in this house
I know.
where you knew a 15-year-old girl was home alone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me this sad story about how you're going to maybe try to help her. And you're telling me this story about how you're going to try and help her. And I don't buy it. What do you think should happen
What do you mean?
to you for being here?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I
Sweetie?
don't know. I mean, I can't control any of that. I mean, unfortunately, I see it either goes one of two ways. It's either a hard lesson learned, and I walk out as with felony or being charged with being a sex offender or ruining my life pretty much, or I walk out with a still hard lesson learned, and work on myself, fix myself.
Do you think you're broken?
Yes.
I think I have.
Yes, probably beyond fucking repair. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Chief, I don't think that you can piece this one back together, unfortunately. You're gonna need a lot more than duct tape and a cup of cum to fix this one.
Things that are broken,
A Dixie cup full of cum. That's such a good username. Somebody take that. A Dixie cup full of cum. You're welcome.
as far as like I said, I do go on those sites. And I look for that. But also I know.
What?
Who ordered the nut milk smoothie?
The nut milk smoothie. Ew. Ew.
There is a part of me that does have a heart, has a conscience that doesn't want to see that for myself, that wants to lead a normal, healthy life. I just started talking to a girl who is my own age in Indiana, and she's really cool, and we're going to Cedar Point next weekend.
But that goes to my point. If you got that going on, why are you messing around with this here tonight and somebody who's underage?
If you got that going on, why are you here trying to nut into a cup? You're not even trying to nut in the child. Not even anywhere near the child. Not even within 5 feet, within shooting range of the child. Within melee range of the child. Like, you're in a different room, brother. Just nut. Ew. Ooh.
Just being.
You got a grown-up girl your own age in Indiana.
Just being dumb.
Did you bring condoms with you, Bobby?
No, I do not have any.
In your car?
No.
None. Do you have a criminal record?
I do not.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Misdemeanor, felony, nothing. You ever meet anybody underage for sex before? All right. Bobby, you talk in the chat about being worried that it might be some group looking to find a chomo, I think was the word.
Yeah, because, like, isn't it
mentioned.
like...
What did you mean by that?
Is, like, melee range, like, 5 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, you're not even within 5 feet of this little girl. Hi! I know, hon. I know. It's been a rough month. It's been a rough year, and we're not even 15 days. We're not even fucking Valentine's Day, and it's been a goddamn year. But welcome, everyone.
Child molester.
Child molester. And did you think maybe this was a sting of some sort?
I mean, definitely had my thoughts.
Right.
As I'm sitting here right now.
And in spite of all that, you walked in this door. Well, Bobby, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen, and I do stories on fellows who try to meet children for sex. And if there's anything else you want folks to know, now's a good time to share it with me. Okay. There's some people here who are going to want to talk to you and take it from here. They're not going to rough you up.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Chris is like, just get in there. It doesn't even matter. I'm pretty sure that thing isn't even on. Like, it's definitely, like, not even plugged in. The cameras aren't even turned on or filming.
Oh, no, they are, because the last time, the guy that had to fuck around and find out, the camera guy was, like, doing yoga to keep the fuck around and find out in frame next to Chris's face.
Is that a dude or a bitch? No, it's definitely a bitch. A little whiny baby bitch.
Be up or anything, you don't have to be worried. But they're going to want to talk to you about what happened tonight. And they'll sort it out. They'll sort it out with you. And they're not going to be mean or rough on you. They want to hear exactly what you have to say, just like you told me, all right?
Am I going to jail?
That's up to these fellas here.
How you doing? What's your name, buddy?
Bobby.
Bobby? I'm Jason. How you doing, buddy? We're gonna take care of you, okay? Where are you traveling from?
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Kalamazoo? Okay, how long of a drive is that for you?
Well, it was about 8 hours.
You weren't here hurt anybody, were you?
No.
You don't get any weapons on you?
No.
You got any warrants for your arrest?
Well, there's a pocket knife, but...
Okay. Let's turn around. Let's head this way.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Sorry.
You're okay. You're all right.
Was Bobby here to help a girl? Maybe. You almost want to think that's the case. But the facts don't add up. The chat doesn't lead one to believe that's what he was going to do. And as I always say, if that's the intent, then why not call local authorities? It's not that hard to do. So now Bobby's got to explain it to the Marquette County Sheriff's Office.
Bobby was charged with child sexually abusive activity, use of a computer to commit child sexually abusive activity, accosting a child for immoral purposes, and using a computer to commit accosting a child for immoral purposes. We'll keep you posted on the case against him. Marquette County, Michigan Sheriff Greg Zybert and his task force are not just identifying those in his county wanting to do harm to a child, but also those who think they may be traveling to a safe place to sexually exploit a child.
We had one man show up who was 20 years old, drove all the way from Kalamazoo, 5-6 hours. Said he was on his way to visit friends north of here. He stops along the way to meet who he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. Says he wasn't going to actually do anything with her, but there was a pretty sexually explicit conversation. Claimed he had anxiety issues and just wanted to hang out with this girl. Do you buy any of that?
No, it's a plan from the time he left home. It's an opportunity away from where he lives, away from, any connection with him. It's an opportunity to find others while driving and heading north.
He drives around the house. He checks it out at least twice. We see him go back and
Stop
forth. What does
putting
that indicate?
Chris in fucking beige. Makes him look ancient. Let's go to the next episode. Hopefully it's one we haven't seen yet. Joltin' Joe.
Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen,
He's engaging in our other ad.
wow. This man from Marquette County, Michigan flashes the cash,
Did you bring the money?
Yeah.
but he wasn't banking on meeting me
How you doing?
Can I leave?
No, you cannot. You don't want to go anywhere.
because what he wanted to do will leave you stunned.
And I made a mistake.
A mistake.
He looks
This is
photoshopped in.
horrific.
Well, it sounds like the chatter's got a lot of activity going. Yeah. It's midday in Marquette County, Michigan, and the task force is busy as ever, communicating with men looking to meet an underage girl for sex. And one of them is a fast mover with very particular and graphic requests. I listen in as Lieutenant Alex Skill relays the text messages with the decoy.
And he wants you to wear a thong, pigtails, and a halter bikini top. That's it. I said he's local. He's in Marquette. He could be here in 20.
How does
He's
that man know what a
37.
halter bikini
Hope you're
top
fine
is?
with my fetish. What's your fetish? I said older men. He goes, can I call you just to hear your voice? All right, you ready? And
Hi,
Hello.
what's up?
Nothing. You just wanted to hear my voice?
Yeah, I just want to be sure you're like legit and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% real.
Okay, what would you like to do? I guess is the question too.
I just want to fuck.
You just want to fuck?
Yep.
Okay. What's your availability like? How long are you in
Bro,
town?
did y'all catch that? Because I caught that. Let's listen to that one more time and then I'll tell you what it is if you didn't catch it.
I just want to fuck.
You just want to fuck?
Yep.
Okay. What's your availability like? How long are you?
He started breathing heavy the moment this child said fuck. The moment the word escaped her fucking mouth, he was like, oh, I'm in. He was fucking gooning the second she finished that K. Gooning.
You in town?
I'm here until Sunday morning.
How many times would you like to play?
As many times as you're willing.
Okay. Is there a price for that, or?
Whatever you think.
I mean, like, how much do you want to be like a little fuck slut?
I'll take
Ha, ha, ha.
500 for the night.
For the night.
Fuck, that was so gross. That was so gross. Like, You sound like a 12-year-old, my guy. And I'm not talking about like the way that you're saying things. But like your voice. And like I know that you probably can't help it, but like you sound like a child. You sound like a little kid. You sound like a 14-year-old kid. And just the moment that you started breathing, just okay, just like fucking going at it. It's like he's jerking off already, dude. Like, so pathetic.
It's a possibility.
Oh, did you hear that?
I mean, like, what are your limits, though?
I'm willing to try anything.
Would you even do, like, a gangbang?
Sure.
How many cocks do you think you could handle?
As many as you want to try and bring over.
What kind of, like, sexy clothes do you have?
I have a variety of things. But if there's something specific, you can bring it to me.
Okay, what do you have for, like, a bikini top, though? Or do you just have a sports bra?
I just have a sports bra.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm kind of young, if that's okay.
That's A-okay.
Okay, I'm 15.
Fuck, you're trying to seduce this girl, and you said that's A-okay. Fuck off.
That's messed up. You gonna report this shit to the police or what?
No, I'm just looking for a good time, and I don't want to get in trouble either.
Do you have like the house to yourself or?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
I have a
god.
whole air.
Oh, you didn't even hold on to that for a second. Not even to save your reputation if you had any. Like, oh, that's messed up. Are you home alone? Bitch, what the fuck?
B&B to myself.
Where's like your guardian or whatever?
My dad dropped me off yesterday, and he's going hunting. He's been drunk all day.
Are you like willing to meet like outside of in public anywhere?
I can't drive. You just have to come see me.
I just meant like a gas station or anything.
I can't get there.
Are you like out in the boonies or?
No, I'm in a city, but the gas station's kind of far away to walk. And I can't drive.
Are you wearing a thong right now?
No.
My guy.
Do you have a thong with you?
Chris should come out dressed as Sailor Moon. I'd pay to see that.
I'd have to look.
Like, I'm horny as fuck, but that sketches me out, I'll be honest.
Well, like I said, I'm not here to get anyone in trouble. I'm just looking for a good time.
What color? Panties and bra.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh my gosh, look at this man's handwriting. Holy shit. This is shorthand if I've ever seen it. Good lord. I do not understand that. I do not understand that.
14.
And you're just looking for dick?
Yeah.
Is it possible to send a face pic to me?
I don't want a full face pic. I'll do a half face pic for you.
He's talking like fucking Dell. I just bashed my toe on the banister. It's like a fucking Ninja Turtle, dude. Shut up.
I don't want my pictures online. I've been burned too many times.
Okay. Send me that and then the address.
Okay, well, I want to make sure you're coming, though, so when you get to Ishpeming, let me know, and I'll send you the address.
I am on my way up that way. I can be there in 15-20. Send the address. I'm on my way.
Okay.
And a face pic. If you send a face pic, I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That happened very quick. We've been talking for about maybe 10 minutes. He says he's 37. He's into fetish play. I told him that I hope he's into my fetish, which was older men.
Right.
And he just transitioned into immediately, I want a phone call.
Older men too.
It seemed like this guy was interviewing the 15-year-old girl, which indicates he's either just getting his fantasy off by the conversation, or he's really into this and he's going to be here in 15-20 minutes.
He was very, even in the chat, very like, let's do this now. I don't know if he's got plans tonight, but he wanted to get up here as quick as possible, and he was
very eager.
He's very eager. He was not beating around the bush. This is what I want. Can you handle me?
And do we know anything about this guy?
Nothing except that he's a local in Marquette.
A local, and he says he's 37.
And he's 37.
All right, we shall see. And he's 15 minutes out. He said once he gets the picture, he's going to get on his way.
He says he's on his way up here already. Just send him the face pic and we'll confirm that he's here in Ishmael before we give him the address.
And then
Yeah,
when
right,
the age
that-
was given
that-
out and confirmed
That like a violin in the back is really terrifying.
to be 15, he says that's messed up. But then he launches into an aggressive pursuit of what he just said was messed up.
Yeah, I mean he's hot to trot and it's not an issue for him.
Okay. All right. We shall see. As we wait for the man to arrive, Lieutenant Gill reveals a startling development.
Like he might be trying to like get another lady tonight for an orgy.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
This guy who's coming out.
Yes. Yeah, he's engaging in our other ad, but we've been kind of keeping it low down.
Yeah. And every indication that he's coming.
Yeah, he should be here in a couple minutes.
5 minutes, step outside, be right there.
All right, great.
He just said 5 minutes, step outside, be right there.
Yeah.
I turn my attention to the surveillance cameras as the man continues to text his ETA.
He's turning onto Bank.
What's that?
He's turning onto the street.
He's doing a drive-by.
He said he's turning around.
He finally finds the house
Getting out of the door.
and eagerly makes his way in.
No, there's no one home. And of course the door is cold outside. Can I have a seat?
The polite predator takes his shoes and hat off and makes himself right at
Oh,
home.
okay. I thought he was about to start taking his pants off. I was like, dude, good lord.
What's up?
Nothing.
What's up? Why does that look like Griffin McElroy? No,
It's me, your littlest predator, Griffin McElroy.
it's me, Griffin McElroy, God's favorite.
So, did you bring the money?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Chameleon eyeball to this poor child.
Yeah.
How much is there?
150.
Okay. How long do you wanna? What do you wanna do?
What are you feeling up to? I don't want to.
Anything. I'm down for anything.
Are we doing it here? Is there like a bedroom?
There's a bedroom, or we can do it on the couch, or anywhere you wanna go.
What do you want to do?
Anything. But you want me to go? I'll go change, and you can stay here. I'll be right back upstairs. I just have to go change.
What are you changing into?
I can put a bra on, or what do you want?
Sports bra?
Sports bra? Yeah, I got a sports bra.
You got a thong?
Yeah.
He's like rubbing his dick through his pants, brother. He's like rubbing his dick.
What do you want?
Sports bra?
Sports bra? Yeah, I got a sports bra.
You got a thong?
Yeah. Okay. You can just stay right here, and I'll be right back. Okay?
That's my cue to change places.
Bro. The look on this man's face. What is this?
You can just stay right here, and I'll be right back. Okay?
That's my cue to change places with a decoy.
How you doing?
Can you do it?
Good. What was your plan here today?
Can I leave?
No, you cannot. Stay right there. You don't want to go anywhere. I need to talk to you. What's your name?
Joe,
And Joe, how old are you?
37.
37.
If the cops don't show up within the first 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to go home, is what Daddy only just busted out behind me.
And what brought you here today?
Lonely.
Lonely? Just explain it to me. I
thought he said lowly. Like, yeah, I did.
I'm trying to understand. I'm not trying to be accusatory. I'm not trying to rough you up here. I just want to understand the sequence of events that brought you here today.
I was looking online to play.
To play, and what do you mean by play, Joe? Sex.
Obviously. Yes.
Okay. Will you set that money just on the pizza box there and keep your hands where I can see them while we check? All right, good. You talk to somebody online and on the phone, and you were pretty graphic about what you wanted to do. And again, I'm trying to understand, Joe, what led you here. Have you ever done this before? Never.
No.
Because it didn't sound like your first time, Joe.
I used to do a job where I traveled a lot, and there was a page called Backpage, which was like Craigslist. I found a different site, obviously, and that led me to looking for ads
Looking for ads to find somebody
to play with. Yes.
to have sex with.
To play with. Stop calling it that.
And
Why are you calling it that? That's so fucking weird, dude. You expect me to look and listen to this man and to tell you that that is not a child molester? What the fuck? That thing is fucking scary.
how many times?
That man has the hair of a pedophile.
Yes, it does. If you look at his hairline, he has Neko ears.
Times had you met women online
You
before?
see? You see? Nyan 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 nyan.
He does.
He's Batman.
He doesn't have a widow's peak, he's got a widow's cliff. Oh my god. That.
Or for sex?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Right here in Michigan,
No. Indiana.
Indiana,
And once in Minnesota.
and in Minnesota.
Hello, Rachel D. Welcome, darling.
And were any of those women underage? Were they
No.
girls?
No.
How old were they?
Early 20s.
Early 20s. And how did those encounters go for you?
Casually. A business transaction, and no problem.
You paid the money, you got what you wanted.
Yes, sir.
No muss, no fuss.
Pretty much, yeah.
And what do you do for a living now, Joe?
I am a grocery manager.
You're a grocery manager. Right here in town?
Marquette.
In Marquette. And what do you do in that position?
I do the ordering
Okay.
for the store. I order, not meat department, not produce, not frozen and dairy, but just groceries. So
Got it. So supply chain, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And are you a married fellow, Joe?
No, I am not.
Do you have any children?
Single gets.
Single guys.
I'm not surprised.
And so take me through the steps of how you ended up here today, Joe. You got online, what happened?
Made a phone call. I sent a text message because that's what the ad said. Sent a text message, asked for verification, which I assume you have the log there. She sent a picture. She
Sounds like he's been through this rodeo before.
followed up with a phone call, said what she wanted, or kind of made arrangements. I went home to grab the money and made my way here.
In the
Why?
conversation,
They're being mean to him.
Not to him, to the predators in general. The false hope they are giving these guys, because it looks like a prostitution sting.
Yeah, it does. It does. But they fucking know.
He thinks he's just about to get got for soliciting prostitution.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't realize this is specifically. That's why everybody's been freaking out when he's like, I'm here looking for men trying to have sex with underage girls.
Mm-hmm.
Because up until that point, they're like, oh, I'm going to get a misdemeanor and go on.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly it.
over the phone, she tells you that she's 15.
And I got sketched out really, really, really bad.
You say to her, that's messed up.
That is.
But yet you continued to talk about having sex with her. It almost seems as though that age excited you.
In all honesty, it did not. But
that's not the way it sounded.
That's fair. I give you that. I know, as foolish as it's gonna sound, I was more excited to play, if you will,
then I questioned myself all the way here, which, as you know, is about 15, 20 miles.
Sure. You seem more concerned that she might report you to police. Is that correct?
I knew it was wrong.
You asked if she had the house to herself. You asked where her guardian was.
At 15 years old, that's where I knew.
She told you her dad was drunk all day and went hunting, and she was home alone here at this residence. You asked if she would do a gangbang. What did you mean by that?
She sounded eager, sir.
She sounded eager. Why did you ask her if she was willing to do a gangbang?
She sounded eager. She sounded like she wanted to learn, and I made a mistake.
A mistake? A mistake is driving 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. This is
wrong.
getting involved.
Was wrong.
This is horrific.
It is. 100%.
Asking a 15-year-old girl if she wants to do a gangbang? Were you going to bring buddies over here?
No, I was not. I have no friends in town as we speak.
Well,
Then what the fuck did you mean by gangbang, bitch? Because I know what a gangbang is. It's one of my favorite tags on Pornhub. Okay? You better believe that there's at least 2 or 3 comments by one of my secret accounts. Okay? Alright? Okay? Okay, alright, alright, alright. You need more than one motherfucker. Where's the other motherfuckers?
I think
This?
by being motherfuckers, they're immediately excluded from the child gangbang.
Well, they gotta get the kids from somewhere.
why do you even ask that question?
Steak and veal combo. Disgusting. Get out of here.
Well,
And I don't know isn't a good answer.
no, you're right. With as eager as she was, if you will, I have a porn addiction. I will admit that I have a porn addiction. I got addicted to porn when I was probably 11, 12 years old. If being straight up
I want to hear it all. Tell me.
Ew.
kids in today's world have porn in their pocket. Who knows what she's explored? If you want me to be honest, I'm being honest.
I do.
I'm gonna
If
let this guy make his point, and then I'm going to respond as somebody who was a hypersexual child from the very beginning. Okay? Alright? Okay.
But asking her if she would do a gangbang, which I presume
If
means
anything-
multiple guys.
if anything, it was indulging in my own fantasy.
Your own
and,
fantasy.
and not with how eager she sounded on the phone.
Right. So you were going to see how far this 15-year-old girl was willing to go.
Not acting on it, but in my mind, like,
Bro, you were literally touching yourself. You were literally jerking off over your fucking pants. Stop it. It's caught on camera. We all saw it. Stop. Spray. The spray. You little fucking dumbass.
what did she want to do?
And what was it about a gangbang that excited you so?
That
It's the
excites-
eagerness. If it's the attention, and I see the cameras here.
Yeah, you do. Hi.
We'll get to that in a moment. Tell me about this porn addiction and how it led you here today.
I've pretty much indulged in porn almost every day of my life to some extent. I've tried to seek help, and as dumb as this sounds, when I've met with a counselor, I feel like they didn't even want to listen.
They didn't even give me the diagnosis that I wanted. Bitch.
Granted, it might be their techniques to get to know me, but I went to 3 sessions, if you will, and
If you will.
I feel like I
This
never,
guy's definitely the.
excuse me, never got to elaborate on my problem. It was more of finding a number to where I fit on a scale, and so I quit that counseling when I was 18, 19 years old, and tried to stay away from it for a while, but it's always worked my way back.
So the last time you had counseling was 20 years ago, essentially. You're 37 now, right?
After hearing about Joe's journey through counseling for an addiction to pornography, the plot thickens.
I will be honest, I was incarcerated for the past year, got out in March.
And what did you do time for?
I had sexy pictures of my ex-girlfriend online.
Why was that
How old was this ex-girlfriend, though?
a crime? How did this go down?
They called it extortion because she is a small-scale celebrity. So when
You were
things
not
like
dating
that
a
happen,
influencer. You were not dating an OnlyFans
I
girl.
was.
Shut up.
When I had the job that I had,
right,
and I was aware.
And what was the previous job?
The previous job is I worked on the ore boats.
On the ore boats?
Yes, on the Great Lakes.
Okay, so you worked on the boat.
Yeah, and
Were you a ship's mate?
I was actually a cook on the Great
A
Lakes.
cook on the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And this girlfriend of yours was a celebrity of sorts.
She raced sled dogs and raced the Iditarod in 2020.
So she was a celebrity in that world.
Sailing was from 2014 to January, April of 2019. She raced the Iditarod.
I was over here giving this guy way too much credit, thinking he was getting some kind of like influence. And I'm not saying that like what she has isn't like an accomplishment, but I was thinking it was kind of like a socialite kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
In 2020, I got on a chat service and I shared pictures of her. Well, someone looked her up and said, "Hey, I got these pictures." And of course, I had it on my computer. I had it on my phone because she had sent me the pictures, and I'm guilty of that.
So you had
damn bitch
sexually explicit pictures of this girl, your girlfriend, for a while.
Yes.
And then you shared those pictures on social media platforms?
On one social media platform.
And what was the purpose of you sharing these?
See what other guys thought. Because I had a friend in my past that you could do so much better. Why are you with her? I thought she was attractive because
you could do. I thought. What? Hold on. Give me a second.
You could do so much better. Why are you with her? I thought she was attractive because we actually did have a very unique, solidified bond. I was with her for just shy of a decade.
Listen, I'm not a superficial person. At least I don't like to think. I do make fun of all these predators, physicality, because obviously they care about physicality, But I don't know if you, out of everybody in the world, should be talking about doing better. Honey, you're being caught by Chris Hansen and you look like that. You look like Griffin McElroy's butthole, dude. Stop it. You do not have any motherfucking room to talk about any of that shit, my guy. Stop it, please. Please, for the love of God. It looks like you're... I'm not even gonna go there. Just fuck.
And when you got called ugly and... My friend called her ugly and all that. During COVID, when it was lonely, I got on, just bored one day, and kind of found my way into that porn and a group where you were sharing pictures of
your girlfriend,
wives, girlfriends, exes, what have you. Yes,
and these were sexually explicit pictures.
Yeah, most of these. Well, I would like to hope that. And to be honest, if you're lurking around anywhere like that, it probably isn't. But a lot of these, it's consensual. These people are giving this person, like, it's a kink thing, like, hey, here's my pictures, go share them with your friends, or here's this thing and you can share them. You can do whatever you want with these pictures. Go ahead, take them. You can share them if you want. Like, people do that kind of shit. So, like...
Some were, like, bikini shots.
Like, just doing it without people's... Why would you... Why would you think that's... No, I know why you would think that's okay. The same way that you would think this is okay is the way that you would think that's okay.
Or, whatever. It was kind of like Rape My Girlfriend,
Right.
Rape
So
my
you
girlfriend.
took part
Fuck
in this
off.
rape my
That's
girlfriend.
not funny. That's not cute. That's not cute. That's not a cute, quirky internet thing. No, bitch, you dumb fucking idiot. There have been lawsuits over that shit. Are you stupid? Get absolutely fucked, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Situation, right? And then she found out about it. Obviously.
Someone took her pictures because I was dumb enough and kind of put her name out there while they reached out through social media.
Dude, go fuck yourself. Look at yourself in the goddamn mirror, you stupid fucking naked mole rat looking ass bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? Do you see yourself in the mirror? Do you look at yourself and really, really fucking think that you look like a flesh muppet? You look like a baby pelican, dude. Stop it.
She contacted the
Look at you.
detective.
Look at you. Look at you, my guy. No. Look at yourself in the mirror, dude. Dude, mírate en el espejo, por favor. Por favor, pareces chicle masticado. Look at this thing. He looks like he's photoshopped in there. You look like a background.
You know what he looks like?
What?
He looks like that one dude from Whitest Kids You Know melting.
Dude.
No. What's the guy? Tim Robbins?
Does this man have
You sure
teeth?
about that, bud?
Does this man have teeth? I don't think he has teeth.
I don't think he has teeth.
I don't see any teeth in there.
Hit play. I want to see him talk.
Detective and went through an investigation, and obviously it took his time through the court with COVID. But
And so she pressed charges against you.
yes,
And then you were found guilty of what?
extortion
Extortion.
and using a computer to commit
Yeah.
a crime.
Yeah, because I don't know if you fucking know this, you dumb, stupid fucking idiot. You stupid little wad of chewed bubblegum. That shit's illegal. If you don't have consent to share somebody's nude photos, any pornographic media of anybody, any adult at least, or well, it's also illegal for children, but it's fucking illegal, you stupid bitch. What's wrong with you? You cannot be that ugly and that stupid. Pick a fucking struggle, my guy.
Illegal posting of a message. So
And how much time did you do in
Looks like
prison?
He doesn't have canines.
It looks like he doesn't have canines. Yeah, he's weird.
I did a county year in jail.
A county year in jail.
'Cause I had
What?
never
He's got front teeth, but they don't want to be there.
been in trouble before.
Got it. So this is your first brush with the law.
Yes.
And
Outside
so
of a ticket.
did you enter into a plea agreement?
I did.
And so you took a year in county
I
jail.
took a year and I got out on 9 months on good behavior.
And which county jail?
Marquette County.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty much caught up on Joe's lengthy history. But now it's time to get back to the subject at hand. What brought him here today?
So the chat you had both online.
Exotic Joe.
This what?
Sure is a pretty exotic Joe.
Look at that man and tell me that he isn't fucking allergic to water. Okay? Exotic.
I feel like Joe Exotic would wear that man.
Oh, absolutely. Joe Exotic would vogue on this man's grave.
We need to do a tier list of predators on whether or not they could take Joe Exotic in a fight.
You know what? Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna set that up. Thank you.
And over the phone was very explicit. You wanted her to wear a sports bra.
That's what she said she had.
Bitch.
You wanted to be with her all night.
I wanted to see how the first arrangement would go and could go based upon that.
You said you wanted to make sure she was legit. What do you think would have happened, Joe, had the girl really been here and you were here alone? What do you think would have happened?
It depended on what she wanted to do.
But how far were you willing to take it?
If she wanted to play, I would have probably done oral, and that's about it.
But you talked about more than that.
And that was in my mind and fulfilling a fantasy, but would I have acted on it? Probably not.
What all did you bring
Bro, you were literally jerking off on that couch not even 3 minutes ago.
with you, besides the money?
Just my wallet, phone, and keys.
And how much is in the
150, like she asked.
150?
And I'm just,
Yeah,
I don't even know if I have any cash in my wallet. It's just receipts.
got it.
And
Did
then
you bring condoms?
I did not. I might have one.
Right. But you were willing to have unprotected sex with this girl?
I don't know if I would have gone that far.
Well, you're here.
I'm here, but would I have forced myself on her like that? No, I would not have.
But having sex with a
Yeah, girls that age have cooties.
15-year-old is a crime in and of itself.
Absolutely. Having any contact is a crime.
Right. And you know that.
Then why the fuck are you here, brother?
And that's the hard part to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Why even show up?
Out of pure loneliness.
Don't you have a bitch?
There's nobody your age you could have met up with.
I've had trouble with girls.
I wonder why.
My ex that we speak on that I was with, that's been my only legit relationship.
Extortion
In my
Yeah. Could it maybe have been the extortion? Fuck you.
life.
And that one legit relationship you had
You ruined with
resulted in her filing criminal charges against you and you going to county jail.
Unfortunately.
Did you contact anybody else today about having sex?
A couple off of ads. I'm gonna be clean.
When you came in, you asked her where this was going to happen. Like you were willing to have sex with her right on that couch. I mean, you came in here looking like you were hot to trot, Joe. Like you're ready for action.
Hello, Samford Dice. It is totally cool. We were out tonight driving and the streets were practically empty because everybody was over at someone else's house watching the Super Bowl. So you are forgiven, even though liking sports is forbidden in this house. But you're on thin ice.
She answered the door. I knew better.
You asked for a pic of her belly button.
Ew.
It was a way to be verifiable. I'm not going to ask a 15-year-old to send nudes.
No, but you are gonna, put your face in her coochie. That's totally fine.
I just thought the belly button was fair, I guess. If that makes sense. I know it doesn't. But I'm not going to ask her to flash or to pull down her pants, but I just thought the belly button was fair.
Innocent.
Thank you.
It's not that innocent, Joe.
No, it's not.
You asked her to put her hair in pigtails.
Which
It's almost like you wanted her to become even younger looking and vulnerable than she already was.
Uh-huh.
It's a look that I like. And that sounds absolutely disgusting, and I didn't mean it as more premature. It's just going back to the porn look. It's the schoolgirl fantasy.
And you wanted her in a thong. And you're chatting with other women.
Don't even care for the game, just went for the food. Based.
But about sex online. And you don't even know how old they are. So it seems to me that if I wasn't here and a real 15-year-old girl was, you would have been having sex with her by now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have heard nothing to indicate that I'm wrong. So if you have something else, I'd like to hear it.
There is no excuse for my behavior.
No, sir.
Well, Joe, what do you think should happen to you?
I should go away for a very, very, very long time.
Yes, sir, I agree.
And who do you blame?
There's no one to blame but myself.
Exactly. Oh, he's so smart.
All right, Joe, well, there's something you need to know.
You're Chris Hansen with...
Take down with Chris Hansen.
Chris has been waiting for this moment for years. Do you know how long he's been waiting waiting for the Predator to finish the line for him, finally. And he looks this good receiving it. Good for you, Chris.
Hansen. Have you seen the shows before?
I have.
Of course.
And what have you thought of those shows?
I can't say this for myself, but I appreciate, obviously because of the situation that I'm in, but I appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate these
And I don't know if
nuts.
you've ever heard that before, but you do yourself a good, you bring a good I don't want to say product's not the right word, but you're doing a very honorable service.
Well, I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks. He definitely needed it coming from you. Fuck off entirely.
And that's pretty gutsy of you to say, having just been caught
Uh-huh.
in one of our stings.
Trying to suck as much ass.
Do you ever think you're going to end up face to face like this?
Face to face.
I knew it was a possibility.
Did you think maybe you were walking into a sting?
When I walked in here and saw the pizza box, I honestly knew.
What made you suspicious about the pizza box?
Seeing your shows in the past.
And what do you say to other fellows who are online right now contemplating a meetup for sex?
Don't do it.
Underage.
Don't do it. It's not worth.
Don't do it, because this is the easy way out, okay? This is the easy way out. You meet with Chris Hansen, you politely get put in the back of a police car, but if it's one of those fucking poachers, bitch, you might die. Getting arrested, I feel, is the least of your worries, my guy. If it's some fucking lunatic out there who wants an excuse to kill somebody, they're gonna find you, babes. They're gonna find you. Be happy that it was Chris, because you're at least getting out of this alive and unharmed physically.
And please learn from my mistake.
Joe, there's some guys here who are gonna take it from here. They want to talk to you. They're with law enforcement. In
Stand up for me, Joe. Yep. How much phone? Give me. Yep. Hand me your phone. Hey, Joe. Detective Green with the Sheriff's Office.
Joe then does something only a handful of men before him have done.
Joe, thank you for being straight up with me. I appreciate it.
Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
It's hot and sweaty. I
appreciate it, buddy. Good luck to you, all right?
I'm sorry.
Get
Thank
the help
you.
you need, all right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Slip back into your shoes.
Every time I think I've seen it all, I see something that just absolutely
I know.
makes me question so much.
Thanks for kicking me in the pants. I know that your dick got at least a little hard. You did the whole light young on me. No. I can't laugh yet. I have to hold it in. When he fucking said you're Chris Hansen with whoever. This man has been waiting. He has been writing to Santa Claus every December asking for this, and finally it's like when your ship in your favorite anime gets together.
How does a guy show up here knowing what he knows, suspecting what he suspects? And the longer I do this, the more convinced I am that, in fact, there is a relationship between offending and the viewing of certain types of pornography. And Joe pretty much confirmed that.
Joe was charged with child sexually abusive activity, use of a computer to commit child sexually abusive activity, accosting a child for immoral purposes, and using a computer to commit accosting a child for immoral purposes. We'll keep you posted on the case against him. While Joe has been in the custody of Marquette County Sheriff Greg Zybert in the past, this case raises even more concerns.
One of the men who came in had a very graphic phone conversation.
The Chiefs let us down. Oh my god, does that mean that What's-Her-Face is gonna have to write a song about it? That the Chiefs is the one that Taylor's boyfriend is on, right? Okay, yeah. I don't know anything about football or Taylor Swift. Sorry, Swifties, but y'all are crazy. I don't want to fuck with that.
Conversation talked about, quote unquote,
I can afford a pipe bomb in my mailbox.
Yes, absolutely.
Gangbang, was very explicit about what this child would do.
You are not.
And he had a good job. He was the manager at a supermarket, and he was willing to pay and brought money for this child. What do you suppose happens if we're not there and a child is there in a case like this?
Rape.
You know what's going through. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that he was going to do it. And, you know, whether this happened or not, if it didn't, he was going to do it. He's always looking for that particular person or that teenager, that kid, just the one who's ready, who has issues and looking for someone older to talk with, and that's what he preys upon.
These guys seem to be able to detect vulnerabilities. The child who's at risk, and then they groom. Do you see a pattern here?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They know exactly what they're doing. They've probably done it many times and have gotten good at it, trying to talk them, tell them what they want to hear, and then ultimately they go and do it.
This particular guy had done a year in your county jail for extortion, selling a former girlfriend's sexually explicit pictures.
Oh, he sold
to
them? He sold them? He didn't just post them. He didn't just post them somewhere. He sold them. Get fucked in so many ways, dude. Fuck you.
A social media platform.
Yeah. We call him a frequent flyer. That is his MO, method of operation, and he's probably pretty good at it.
Like Joe, some of the other men I interview have admitted to having an addiction to pornography. So I wanted to know if Sheriff Zybert sees a parallel between this type of addiction and crimes against children.
He admitted to me a lifelong issue with addiction to pornography. Do you see that as a connection here in some of these cases? I mean, nobody's criticizing adults for consensual pornography, but there seems to be a link in these cases, in the predator cases, between viewing extreme pornography and offending.
Right. I think there's addictive behavior, be it alcohol or, and in this case, pornography, that leads to something more. You look forward more and more and more, and it stops at pornography and goes to the real thing ultimately.
It seems like at some point the fantasy has to be fulfilled, and that's when they cross this line between talking about it, thinking about it, viewing pornography, and actually acting out and offending.
Yeah, it's just the next gradual step to actually meeting, and once they do it, they can't stop. It's almost like a drug.
Men who turn up in my investigations, like the one here in Marquette County, usually admit what they did was wrong, even expect to meet me. And Joe was no different.
He told me that he had seen previous shows of mine, and then wanted to shake my hand with his handcuffs on after his arrest by your deputies, thanking me for the service your department and our show provides to the community. What does that say to you?
Maybe he just doesn't realize what he's doing. You know, it's to just figure it out. And you're a star, and he's, wants to be part of that.
But the guy knows that these investigations take place. We've done this before in Marquette County with your agency.
Yeah.
And yet guys are still showing up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just during the chats.
The addiction to porn, I think, definitely can play a role in offending, and, maybe I'm not educated enough to weigh in on it, but I think it has, because,
I think a symptom of having these attractions and urges is the porn addiction. The porn addiction doesn't make you offend. Being an offender means you develop the porn addiction first, and eventually it won't be enough.
Yeah.
It's someone that uses heroin, generally they start using it to cure something, and they keep chasing that cure.
Yeah. It's just ultimate ultimately, a meth addiction can lead you down, can kill you, right? Ultimately, a porn addiction could lead you to sexually assault someone, or maybe that someone is a child. So yeah, there's definitely correlations. It's scary. That's really scary. Really, really scary. Especially with how, like, normalized, like, age play is in pornography, which I'm not, like, dissing on age play. Adults can do whatever the fuck they want with each other. I don't really fucking care, but there's such a big normalization. Like, the barely legal tag and, like, the schoolgirl tag are always so popular, you know? And, like, again, I'm not, if you're into that, like, that's totally chill. Like, I don't care what you do with other adults. As long as other adults are consenting, I really don't give a shit. It's not in my fucking business, right? You do whatever the fuck you want. But it's so prevalent, it's so popular, it's so normalized. Like, this guy was thinking that it was just totally fine and dandy to share your bitch's nudes without their consent. Like, didn't even know that there was anything wrong with it, societal or otherwise. You know? So, like, all of this over, like, hypersexualization. Because, like he said, he's been watching porn since 11. Relatable. Fucking relatable. I get it. You know? I was a hypersexual child. I totally understand. But, like, you need to know that ultimately, if you hurt somebody, you shouldn't be doing the thing that you're doing. If it hurts someone, don't do it. Whether it's yourself or somebody else. Regardless of whether it seems right or wrong in the eyes of society or the law, if it's hurting somebody else, just don't fucking do it. And if you don't know if it's gonna hurt somebody, still don't fucking do it. Oh, fuck this guy.
You know, people I can just see myself on with Chris Hansen.
Okay. We can do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, the Mike Manzi deep cut. Don't tease me. We've seen this before, I think. We'll watch this one.
Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
Hello? Hi.
We bring you Mike Manzi, the extended cut.
Why don't you have a seat right on that stool, please?
Thank you, Daddy.
Sure.
He said he was just coming to blaze,
Look, may I please leave? I'm not.
but instead got busted.
I'm Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Yes, sir?
No, you're not.
Yes, sir?
Hear my thoughts on what went down in Fairfield, Connecticut with Mike Thrilla Manzi.
This is horrible.
On this special edition of Takedown with Chris Hansen, you asked for it, and now we're delivering. The extended, uncut version of Mike Manzi. You might remember Mike. He was a 32-year-old math tutor, a teacher, who surfaced during our investigation in 2015 in Fairfield, Connecticut. He called himself Thrilla, and he had a conversation with a decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl. There was talk of food, smoking marijuana. He called it blazing. And we think he might have been up for something more. The text exchange that began on a now-defunct hookup site started just days before Mike found himself in our Sting House kitchen. Let's take a moment to recap.
Did they kill Whisper? Did they kill the Whisper app?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Whisper in a long time.
Fuck.
Some of those text message highlights with our actress turned decoy going by the name Bailey. He went by the name Thrilla. He and the decoy talked about food, smoking weed, or blazing. The decoy tells him she's just 13. Not really fazed by that, he calls them kindred spirits, soulmates, and that the universe is bringing them together. He questions her age again and says he knows he can get into trouble for just talking to her. But that doesn't stop him from wanting to hang out, even though he knows the law in Connecticut. Mike decides to visit the next day. When the decoy asks if he's still coming over, he says, "You're too cute to say no." Well, Mike, you should have said no. Because the only thing for you in Fairfield, Connecticut was the local police department and me. What you're about to see is the actual raw footage from our sting operation in Fairfield, Connecticut. We had a good idea Mike was a teacher, but we really didn't have that many details about him, his past, what he was capable of doing. There has been a lot of fascination with Mike in the TCAP community.
Hey,
So let's
we got a
start
shout out, bitch. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Daddy Chris. We love you, Daddy Chris. Thank you.
with the surveillance video of him arriving at the Sting House.
Uh-oh, here he comes. Watch out, those bright red basketball shorts. Oh, his pasty legs. That stanky leg. Oh, that is a cone party. The sunglasses! Oh, I always forget about this fucking drippin' fit. Do you see this? Fashion icon who is this diva. His color coordination is mwah, impeccable. Look at that. Look at that. He's got even got a little bit of red in the shoes and the hood. Who taught you how to color coordinate like that, man?
Hello? Hi. I'm good. How are you? That's good.
Found the house okay?
Yes, I did. Sorry, I'm being like a little.
No, it's alright.
Weird.
This is like weird.
Well, it's not. It's not so much that it's weird. It's well. You mind if I just like look around?
Oh, go for it.
You okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's totally normal. I always forget that he's the one that like walks into the house and just demands to start, or doesn't. He doesn't demand, but he's like, "Do you mind if I look around?" Like that's weird. That's even if this was just like a regular, that's weird. Like, even in a sting situation, that's weird.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Why don't you have a seat right on that stool, please?
Sure.
What struck me about the video of Mike Manzi arriving at our Sting House was that this is probably how he arrived at many other homes in the suburban New York and Connecticut area. After all, Mike was a private tutor for wealthy families, helping kids who were struggling with math, helping kids get through school, kids who might have been vulnerable. And here he is, knocking on the door of somebody he wasn't going to tutor in math, but maybe tutor in something else.
No, right here, sir.
No, I know.
Please, right there. Go ahead, sit down. Sit, please.
Okay. Can I please go?
I need to talk to you.
Well,
what are you doing here today?
Well, I'm here because I was slightly concerned.
Concerned about what?
Well, concerned because she's talking to people that are a lot older on the website.
Now, why were you so concerned about a 13-year-old girl?
Well, she's talking to other people that are obviously same age as me.
And how old are you?
I'm 32.
You're 32?
Yes.
So you came over to make sure she was okay?
Well, I came over just to make sure that
everything was fine.
Everything was okay. I was not.
So you were going to search the house just now to make sure what?
Well,
bad guys were here?
Well, I mean, I don't know. She could come. She could be here with a group of people, for all I know, and she obviously was.
Look at Mike's body language. He's immediately on the defensive. He knows he just got caught, and his mind is spinning. He's trying to figure out, okay, what do they have on me? What kind of trouble am I in? He immediately wants to go. He wants to get out of there, but I'm not going to let him do that. And I'm not sure if he's made me at this point, if he knows who I actually am. But he knows it's nothing good. And I'm also impressed, this college student who helped us out, a theater student, was so good in her role and so convincing. You could see that she acted a little bit nervous, as a young teen would, having an older man visit. And you could see Manzi was equally as nervous. And he doesn't really articulate to her why, but as soon as he sees me, that's when it really begins.
I mean, don't you think? Don't you think that would be like a safe idea?
What was today's lesson supposed to be?
Today's lesson from
Today's lesson from you.
Today's lesson from me was to not, unfortunately, really worry about other people.
Now you're a tutor,
Concerned with-
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And who do you tutor?
I tutor our these ages, older ages.
What do you tutor them in?
Oh shit! Did he play the halftime show? I didn't know he was gonna play the halftime show. I would have watched. Fuck! Did he do the song? Did he do the bit? Did he say the thing? Did he call Drake a predator? Just a pedophile? Just out in the open on the Super Bowl after doing it at the Grammys? I'm gonna go watch it later.
Mathematics.
Mm-hmm. What about smoking marijuana?
Well, I mean, that's not really something that I try to tutor people in, but
Well,
still.
it seems like it from the chat here. Well, you're cool and cute too. I just know I could get in trouble even talking to you, you know.
Well, yes, of course, but look, may I please leave?
Not
I'm
just
not.
yet. Not just yet. I have some more questions for you.
Well, guess what, Mike? Your story doesn't add up. Especially for a math tutor who talks about all kinds of other things. The girl being cute, smoking marijuana. And you have to wonder if he's tried this before, or how cozy he's gotten during a private moment between a student and this tutor. He tries to laugh it off at one point when I raise the issue of smoking marijuana.
That's absolutely hilarious. Damn, that would have been so funny. I would have done it.
And he wants to go again. He wants to leave. But I'm not ready to let him go just yet.
Will I be able to leave after your question?
Did you blaze?
Wait.
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Wait, are you answering me or are you reading stuff?
Yes. You can leave after I ask you a couple questions.
Are you sure? Are there police outside or anything?
I'll get to that.
Please, sir, can you please just tell me? Because I really can't.
So what it looks like, Mike, is that you came here to smoke weed with a 13-year-old girl, and then whatever was going to happen was going to happen.
Oh my god, imagine Kendrick making a fucking TCAP song. That would be so good. I'd pay for that.
Yeah, but that's not entirely what was going on.
Explain it to me.
Well, I just told you I was coming here to make sure everything was okay. Right. It really wasn't that far. I wanted to make sure that there was no like obviously like she invited me in and there were not.
So you were just being a good Samaritan today.
Well, I was trying to a certain extent, but like, I was coming here to make sure everything was okay.
13-year-old girl.
I deal with kids all the time.
Right. Would you think that the parents of the kids you tutor would be comfortable with you coming to visit a 13-year-old girl after talking about smoking marijuana and hanging out?
Probably not. You're
Probably
right.
not.
You're right.
Now, you tutor kids from Greenwich Academy, Brunswick.
I can.
You can and do.
Say, Lord, I hear you like I'm young.
Their parents spend upwards of $35,000 a year.
Sir, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
First off, that is not completely true. Second off, I really would like to go. I'm
All
very
right, I have a couple more questions for you, though.
I really don't want to answer any more questions, and I feel...
Do you have marijuana with you?
No, I do not.
Is it in your car?
No, it is not.
Then why did you say you were going to come over here and blaze? What's the lighter for?
I smoke cigarettes. They're in my car.
Again, you see how this looks.
I know how it looks, and I'm
a 32-year-old guy who deals with kids all the time comes over to visit a 13-year-old girl who's alone after a discussion about smoking marijuana together.
Mike seems to be figuring out what he's walked into. He talks about other people being inside of the house, like maybe he's seen some of the previous predator investigations, and my gut is that he has. And now he's figuring out he's walked into one of them. He becomes even more anxious. He claims he didn't bring marijuana, although that would defy the conversation. And I start to push him on, these kids he's been tutoring, and whether or not he's ever acted this way with them. And that's when he really starts to get fidgety.
Sir, I understand this. I'm sorry.
Right? Do you blaze? Did you blaze? Yes. You're my soulmate. You call a 13-year-old girl a soulmate?
We were just talking. Come on, please.
Come on, you're 32. You got nothing else to do on a Sunday?
I'm gonna watch football.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Here with a 13-year-old girl after you blazed. You see how this looks.
I know how it looks. I'm very sorry. May I please leave?
All right, before you do, there's something you need to know.
Is there cops?
There's something you need to know.
Please.
I'm Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. and this is a show,
Oh,
an
please,
investigation
no,
called
please.
Hansen versus Hunter. Sir,
Guys,
it'd be best if you went out this door.
No, because I'm gonna get arrested. I know what's going to happen, sir. I really can't afford to do this. I can't. I'm really
that's why
not
you're
here
here,
for
right?
any malintent. I really can't. Please do not.
But look at the chat.
I really just want to. Please let me go home, guys. I'm gonna get arrested going that way.
His face is so low on his skull.
Please, no, I can't.
You have to go
I
that
can't. I won't. Please.
You can't go this way.
Please, man.
You can't go this way.
Guys, this is horrible.
This is horrible.
This is horrible.
And this, to me, was one of the best parts of the whole thing. I tell him, I'm Chris Hansen. He says, no, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Now, I don't think I have aged that much. Most people do recognize me, but I think he was in a little bit of denial. Then he doesn't want to go out into the garage, which is where the Fairfield police are. So Ronnie Knight, my security man, literally comes out and has to herd him towards the garage door.
They had to wrangle
The
him.
crew comes out and they create a blockade, and he's cagey, pacing, trying to, in every way possible, avoid going into the garage, as if that's going to allow him to just drive on out of there. He says he can't let this happen to him. Well, guess what, Mike? Don't chat with a teenage girl. Don't say that you're soulmates. And don't talk about smoking weed with her. Stay home, watch football.
I want to smoke weed with you, Chris. Daddy Chris. Daddy Chris. Daddy Chris. The invitation is open for you to be in the blood rotation. God, imagine, that'd be so funny.
Ball. Hang out with your buddies. A lot of ways to avoid this, Mike. But you didn't.
Please. I know.
Step out here.
Did
Turn
they,
around. Put your
Mr.
hands on your back.
Squidward?
Please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Guys.
Hands behind your back.
Guys.
Hey, listen,
Instructions. Follow.
Listen, just follow the
relax.
instructions, okay?
Just calm down.
Just follow the
Please, no,
instructions.
I
We'll
can't.
explain
I
everything.
can't.
No, just
please.
relax.
Please,
Relax.
I can't.
Ease up your arms.
I'll
Relax.
ease up, but I can't.
He's
All right.
relax.
CDL stands for Child Diddler Lorne. Beautiful.
Follow our instructions.
Ease up your arms.
My arms are fine.
All right. Thumbs in the air.
Thumbs
Guys,
in your butt.
Listen to me.
please don't do this to me.
Relax.
Please.
Just listen. Just
Please,
relax.
please.
Hey,
listen, you're
kneel
gonna get
down.
tased.
My whole
Kneel
life
down.
is gonna.
You're gonna get tased.
Kneel down.
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna
Kneel
get
down.
I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down.
Get down.
Shit.
Kneel down.
I'm getting down.
All right.
Please don't do this to me, please.
Yeah, with that fucking shiny ass head, you know, you can look at yourself like a reflection, so just hitting it from the back. And brush your teeth at the same time. Do your hair.
Yes, Mike, it was horrible, as you say. So is what you talked about with a teenage girl. Mike is still in denial. He doesn't want to do what the police say to do. Ultimately, he's got no choice. He gets on his knees, he's cuffed, put in the squad car, taken away.
We'll explain everything to you, okay?
Am I going to be able to go home today?
No.
We'll talk about that, okay?
Am I gonna have to?
We'll talk about everything.
You're under arrest right now. We'll answer some questions.
Okay. All right.
Ease up your hand. All right.
My hands is like perfectly fine if I can just
Okay.
try to get up, please.
Nope.
No,
Just
we'll tell you what
relax.
to do, all right? Just listen to our instructions and everything. Go smooth.
Wait, are you really gonna tase me?
No, we're not.
Oh.
If you cooperate.
Dude,
Stop.
why
Relax.
would they tase you
Relax.
while you're just sitting there?
All right. You're gonna stand back up.
Can this please not be on the actual
All right.
television?
Spread your legs for me.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you I should know about?
No, I do not, sir.
No weapons, needles, anything like that?
No.
Are your weapons or what's in your car?
Nope.
Anything in your car we're gonna find?
I don't think so.
All right. Spread your legs for me.
Ooh, he's gonna have to get used to hearing that too.
You can open it up to
All
take a
right.
look.
All right. I'm gonna do you get in the back seat of this car. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I hope so. He looks like he would have a Velcro ball, like attached to a chain.
These two guys have cars. Brand's out of driving.
I'm for driving.
Who is? Does anybody need the keys to my car?
Yeah, where are they?
They were.
Yeah, we got them.
We got him.
We have his keys?
Can we?
Yeah, he's got
Can
him
we
right now.
talk?
Yeah, Matt, listen.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Detective Bravo, okay?
Okay.
On the case.
Okay.
Okay,
Please.
relax. Okay. We're gonna go down to the
God, this man is having an entire panic attack.
headquarters.
Okay.
We're gonna sit down like gentlemen.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about this, all right?
Okay.
So
Am I gonna have a problem?
Am I gonna get
Like a record or anything? Or?
We're not gonna talk about it right here.
Mike was loaded into a Fairfield police cruiser to be brought to the station for processing and further questioning. But if you've always wondered what happens in that transport vehicle, here are some of the highlights.
All right? So you need to just relax, breathe.
Yeah.
Get back to headquarters. We'll work this all out. We'll talk about it, okay?
He is crying and sweating, and there's mocos, and pissing and coming and shitting and farting and burping and sneezing all at the same time.
And we won't talk about it here. There's just too much going on. Everything to just tone down, okay?
Good.
I get it. I understand. I get it.
That man's face is very wet.
All the way to 25?
This is not good.
I understand.
Will you? Okay. Well,
I get it.
Okay. Can you talk
I
to me about
understand.
this?
I'll
You know
pass
it's
him
not
off
good.
there.
I know what you're going through right now. I understand.
Well, you know it's
what
not
you're going
good,
through.
right?
So that's why we need to talk.
Is this going to be on national television?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Am I going to be sitting with you guys the whole time?
Yeah, I'm going to be there with you. All right?
Can we see what's going on?
I'm going to be with you from now until we get in.
Am I definitely getting charged with something?
Yes, because well, you're under arrest right
What am I getting charged with?
I'll explain all the charges when we get in. Okay?
Will I be able to do that?
I can't answer that. But
I'm working with kids. This is hard. I'm never going to be able to work with children again.
clear your head.
How am I supposed to clear my head? I should be going home.
Mike was charged with criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor because he intended to smoke marijuana with an underage person. He pleaded guilty, but got his sentence of 3 years suspended and put on probation. He didn't have to register as a sex offender. It's been 9 years since Mike showed up at our Sting House in Fairfield, Connecticut. But the fascination, in part, I think, with Mike in the TCAP community is that somehow, maybe it was on Reddit, I don't know, a rumor got started that Mike was let off of charges involving actually trying to have sex with a child because he was the nephew of my security man, Ron Knight. And this is still something people talk about online. I can tell you right here, right now, it is absolutely untrue. Mike Manzi has no relationship with anyone who is on that crew, especially Ron Knight. I think the reason Mike wasn't charged with attempted sex with a minor was because his chat really...
Yeah, he is paying attention to us. I feel so... Thank you, Daddy Chris. Thank you, Daddy Chris. Everybody say thank you to Daddy Chris.
Didn't rise to that level. Now, there was no good reason a 32-year-old teacher should be getting together with a young 14-year-old girl. And, you know, you can pretty much predict what would have happened. But prosecutors can't charge someone with what may have happened. They have to have hard evidence. And Manzi caught a break. As an exclusive bonus to True Blue subscribers, we've made Mike's complete interview with the Fairfield Police available. The only thing we've cut out was any personal information. There you have it, Mike Manzi. True Blue is the home to Takedown with Chris Hansen, crime documentaries, and other exclusive material. Check it out at watchtrueblue.com. I'll be watching and listening.
Yeah, we know, Daddy. We know, Daddy Chris. Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you, Daddy Chris. Okay. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We need to hurry up and get through with this, so I might be back on tomorrow. Either way, though, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later. Bye.